Hello there, a lovely and warm welcome to Hope Channel Zambia, television that changes lives. It's now time for the news. Let's take a look at stories making headlines in our news today. Former First Lady Esther Lungu and 4 others have been arrested for theft of motor vehicles. GPZ president alleges that Zambians are not willing to pay the price of true economic freedom following government's decision to reinstate Vedanta to run KCM. Government has handed over a renovated classroom block at Bauleni Combined School. And in religious news, over 27,000 were baptized in Northern Zambia Union Conference between January and June of 2023. These stories plus more coming up shortly. Do stay with us.
My wife, bumper harvest. Eh?
Daddy,
I'm telling you.
your new fertilizer. Niamini.
Eh?
Iye daddy
Tell you.
Hello. My instructions. Ya kunkabuno bwino mwamene.
I went to ETG, and now we are enjoying the benefits of using a blended D-compound fertilizer as basil and Kinoplus as top dressing fertilizer instead of urea that we used last year. Now look here. This year, it has given me 4 tons. 4 tons. But last year, it was only 1.8 tons. Kinoplus has given all my crops the nitrogen that I paid for.
Wow.
It has saved me money. Telling you.
Understanding the difference between soil and crop-specific fertilizers, therein lies strength for Kinoplus blended fertilizers. More value in a bag. Available in the ETG depots countrywide, with a network providing agronomy services to farmers across the country. Kinoplus. Enhanced efficiency through innovation. A product of ETG.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Bright SINKOZI with the details. SHARON AKUFUNA is our sign language interpreter. Police in Lusaka have formally arrested former First Lady Esther Lungu and 4 others for theft of motor vehicles. Police Deputy Public Relations Officer Danny Mwale says the former First Lady, 66 years of age, has been jointly charged on 3 counts of theft of motor vehicle, contrary to Section 281A(2) of Chapter 87 of the laws of the Republic of Zambia. Mr. Mwale said the suspects have also been charged and arrested with 1 count of theft of a certificate of title for a property sitting on stand number S Lusaka SLN 0003/2977 in Libala South. He said Mrs. Lungu has also been separately charged and arrested for the offense of being in possession of property reasonably believed to be proceeds of crime, contrary to Section 71(1)(a) of the Forfeiture of Proceeds of Crime Act number 19 of 2010. By broadcast time, the suspects were all detained at Ibex Police Post. And reacting to the arrest, some senior members of the Opposition Patriotic Front, PF, have called for the immediate release of the former First Lady. They have described her arrest as a politically motivated move aimed at destabilizing the former ruling party, the Patriotic Front.
Former Republican First Lady Esther Lungu has been formally charged and arrested for 3 counts of theft of a motor vehicle and 1 count of theft involving a certificate of titles for a property sitting in Libala South. Zambia Police Deputy Public Relations Officer Danny Mwale has confirmed these incidents to Hope News.
Police have formally charged and arrested the former First Lady Esther Lungu, aged 66, for 3 counts of theft of motor vehicle contrary to Section 281 of Chapter 87 of the laws of Zambia. The suspects have also been charged and arrested with 1 count of theft of a certificate of title of the property in Libala South. Mrs. Lungu has also been charged and arrested for the offense of possession of property which is believed to be proceeds of crime, contrary to Section 71 of the Forfeiture of Proceeds of Crime Act number 19 of 2010. All the suspects are currently detained in police custody.
Mrs. Lungu, who arrived at Ibex police station in Lusaka today, was in the company of the 6th Republican President Mr. Edgar Lungu and other senior members of the Patriotic Front. PF member of the Central Committee, who is also chair for information, Raphael Nakachinda, describes the arrest as a political persecution, adding that President Hichilema is being paranoid.
This is a pure political persecution. We have, unfortunately, in the highest office of the land, a gentleman that is paranoid, desperate, and highly afraid of his own shadow. We have there our mother, the former First Lady, who was a victim of having her property stolen, and in the process of wanting to recover, reported to the police, and the police did help to recover, unfortunately, only remnants of what was stolen from her, which was basically money. And there was even a process of sitting, because those people who stole pleaded, saying that as a mother of the nation, having occupied that high office, would want her to exercise mercy because of political manipulation. That has now been turned to suggest that a former First Lady committed a crime, when in fact she was a victim of people stealing from her.
And leader for the opposition in parliament, Brian Munduwile, expressed disappointment over the failure by the Zambia police to grant the former First Lady a police bond.
The former First Lady responded to police call-out, and she came. A warning and caution statement was recorded. They proceeded to effect an arrest. From there, all we expected was for them to give her bond, because it's within her rights. And especially that President Hakainde Hichilema has been preaching the rule of law. He has been preaching that they will ensure to say for any bondable offense, they will give bond within reasonable time. So what is pleasing President Hakainde Hichilema is to see the former First Lady go in police cells.
This is the second time that the former First Lady was appearing before police for interrogations, as she was summoned before Woodlands Police Station earlier this year. Daniel Chilema, Hope News, Lusaka.
Opposition Golden Party Zambia GPZ President Jackson Silavwe has alleged that the Zambian leadership and its citizens is not willing to pay the price of true economic freedom. Reacting to government's decision to reinstate Vedanta Limited as a majority shareholder in the Konkola Copper Mines, KCM, Mr. Silavwe says this move signifies some fundamental issues about the country's current political leadership and the spirit of the Zambian people as a whole. Mr. Silavwe has alleged that Zambia's ruling political leadership is very far from actualizing serious economic independence for citizens, and has further claimed that leaders are comfortable with the country's current economic order. He further said that Zambians lack a collective economic vision to transform this country and would rather see their resources in foreign hands and just get crumbs from the master's table.
We think that it is a very poor decision and that it should have not been taken by the government, by the New Dawn administration. We don't support it because Vendetta never did anything for this country. Vendetta was declaring losses. First they bought the mine for a song for $25 million, which they paid you from your same copper. And when they were making profits, they declared losses and made sure that we are not getting anything as a country. the owner was boasting that he was making 500 million, and yet we were not seeing anything. I think also more so, the return of this asset, especially at this age as a country, where we are supposed to be running our own vital assets, such as KCM, it shows that we are not ready for economic freedom. We need to accept that both the leadership of the country, the current leadership of the country, as well as also the Zambian people, we are not willing to pay the economic price of lifting our people out of poverty. Now, economic freedom will never be given to us on a silver platter. We need to fight for it. Our forefathers warned us. Osajefo Kwame Nkrumah highlighted that aspect. Dr. Kenneth Kaunda highlighted that aspect. Nelson Mandela highlighted that aspect. President Thabo Mbeki is still highlighting that aspect. So I don't know why we think in this manner, why we get sort of satisfied with only a promise of jobs, just simple jobs. We are comfortable and we are satisfied. It shows that we are not serious as a people. So for me, I think it's a very sad day. It's a day of reflection. Where are we going as a people? Are we really, really serious to ensure that we give this country economic independence?
In other news, some residents in Mutendere Township have expressed happiness at the council's move to remove a pile of garbage that for a long time in one of the roads that has been there for a long time in one of the roads which is not a dumping site. The garbage is alleged to have been put in the said road by a man only identified as Kasonde, who they say has been illegally collecting and dumping garbage at his house for a fee. The resident told Hope News in an interview that they were living in fear of contracting diseases from the illegal dump site. And Lusaka Mayor Chilando Chitangala has warned perpetrators to stop collecting garbage from residents illegally or face the law. Ms. Chitangala said nearly every ward in Lusaka has companies contracted by the local authority to collect garbage and dump at a designated dump site. Esther SINKOZI gives us details in this report.
A fortnight ago, this road almost became impassable due to garbage which was being piled up here by a named resident in this area. The man has been identified as Mr. Kasonde. This is in Lusaka's Mutendere area. Mr. Kasonde was collecting garbage at a fee and loaded them at his house. This development negatively affected many residents here. And Lusaka Mayor Chilando Chitangala promised that officers will visit the area. A check by Hope News crew today found the place has been cleaned. According to the residents, the Lusaka City Council has collected the garbage.
Tinali kuona bwino tinali kudandaula because pamene tinaona kuti kwachita mikumbi manje mvula that maybe mvula ingabwere anytime. Penze vinapaka maningi hivi ni rats makoso enzochoka hapa kubwera manyumba mwatu. So tinanisakamika maningi ya hivi ni wenti to report kuja ku council na timwe. Ucha kwa mimi nachoza mabini ya first hapa manje yankalira tu wesi. Kwa sometimes mamoto kanali kukonekera muyadi mwanga which was very dangerous. Kumani chita appreciate kuti ya iba namvira kulira kwatu. Mpaka kunabwera makanta kani abiri ya matipa abiri wa tatu kubwera kuchosa.
Bunoti na pangono tavuti kero bana bangala chebeba bena ngoma nyuka vimbombo ngachini kwatu kuja kusiti bakagwira pansi pachafaka vimbombo mukamwero batulula bakasondeni mosamwa so munga ngachini mairo after bamanga kamene akaso bananko tenga block kwamba kufuna kupwanya pachi bachivutisa munga baje baita vintu vambiri pa mabina pamankana magalu bankala vichani vosiana siana nibo bachivutisa chabe maningi vikusi vimatentemuka makoso yonse mwimba yangena pa mabini abo tavutika.
Aho tamvera bwino manje ntezovutika nthawi ya mvula vikusi pa doo vana tikangwana wachosa panja so tamvera bwino mabini pane achoka so vafunika boma isebenzerepo aikeko nzeru kuti valeke nkhale sochabe.
The residents here have told this reporter that they want the local authority to continue monitoring the place. From now on, Mr. Kasonde will only be accessing his house through the main entrance of this fence. After learning that his small gate was completely closed, Mr. Kasonde tried to bring down the blocks for him to continue with the vice, but was stopped by residents. Esnatsikas Hope News, Lusaka.
You are watching the news on Hope Channel Zambia just now. Let's take a break. We have more stories on the other side. Please do stay with us.
Change your water and change your life. Kanjin Water Zambia Limited brings to you microclass highly alkaline water with the benefits of immunosystem booster, disease combating, and many more. For more information, dial the number 0976 096670. We are located in all around the country, Zambia.
Change your water and change your life. Change your water and change your Kanjin water.
Kanjin Water, change your water, change your life.
There is nothing quite like the thrill of catching your own fish. And at Papino Investments, we bring that experience to you. Papino Investments, the home of live fish, has everything you need to make your meals unforgettable.
It has a different taste. And that is why I enjoy coming to this place.
From live fish that you can catch for yourself to smoked fish, just chickens and beef, we have a wide range of products that will satisfy your shopping needs. And if you're looking for something else, we have a wide range of groceries to choose from, including Hope Channel decorders. At Papino Investments, payment is easy. You can pay with cash or use our mobile money services. Visit us today at Robert's Fish and Veggies Building, Chilenge Market, Lusaka, or call us at 0955 108708 or 0976 543822 or 0965 691909. Papino Investments, the home of live fish.
Cool yourself out of summer with Maximum Entertainment this September. For affordable 160 kwacha antenna classic or dish smart, join the excitement of the 2023 AFCON qualifiers from the 6th to the 12th of September on Topstar. Can Zambia's pride, Chipolopolo, qualify on top of the group table when they clash with Comoros live on Saturday at 19 hours on Sports Premium? But there is more. Be part of the Roshan Saudi League with the host of top names such as Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, Neymar Jr. and Firmino. Also watch Hurricane in the Bundesliga and witness the stylish local football in the First Division 1 League. That's not all. Take a local adventure by keeping the whole family entertained as you solve puzzles, riddles and mind-cracking games on Pungwa Champs Oquex Sundays at 19 hours on Novella E+. Subscribe now. Topstar. Enjoy digital life.
Thank you so much for still staying with us. And now for the rest of the news. Government has renovated and handed over a 1x3 classroom block to Baoleni Combined School in Lusaka. Last rainy season, the wind blew off the roof of the classroom block, leaving the secondary section affected. Speaking during the official handover, Lusaka Central Member of Parliament, Mlambo Haimbe, said over 200,000 kwacha from the 2022 CDF allocation was used to rehabilitate the school. Mr. Haimbe said government will remain committed to providing development in the education sector. He said it was worrying to see pupils affected during the rainy season, hence the move to renovate the building for school learners to be accorded an opportunity to learn in a conducive environment. Mr. Haimbe disclosed that government is also constructing a 1x6 classroom block and a new warehouse within the school premises. Details are in this report.
Renovated after its roof was blown off during the last rainy season. This is at Baulen Combined School in Lusaka's Baulen area. Over 200,000 kwacha was used on these works under the Community Development Fund CDF. Area Member of Parliament Mulambo Haimbe officially handed over the classroom block to school management.
I was very much unsettled when this roof was blown up. It happened in the middle of the rain season. I recall that day we came first thing in the morning to do an inspection, and it was of course a huge concern to me, as already intimated by the head teacher. The school already has challenges with space, and you can imagine taking away a 1x3 classroom block through that disaster was giving us sleepless nights, because over 250 pupils were negatively affected by it. And so it is really heartwarming that we moved as quickly as we could, and now today we are able to hand back this facility so that our secondary school learners can comfortably undertake their learning from that facility.
School head teacher Wambingi Sikwibele has thanked government for the quick response.
The renovated 1x3 classroom block, that was only block which we had for the secondary school. So when the roof was blown off, it meant that the secondary section had no space to lay. But now the way it has been renovated, the 250 plus children will be accommodated that side. And we are going to reduce on tear and wear on the desk, because they were sitting 4 and 120 in a class. So now the numbers will be reduced to 80 or 60 somewhere there. So we are very happy for that. We are using primary section classroom. So we had to make a certain program in such that the learning time was reduced. Instead of having periods of 8 periods per day, they were having 6.
The pupils are elated for this development.
This donation will enable us learn comfortably. The water tank will improve sanitation and help us learners to revamp the production unit at our school. Last but not the least, the Skill Learning Institute about to be built at our school, though intended to cater for the community, will have a trickle-down benefit to us as pupils of Bauleni School.
The minister also took time to monitor the construction works of the 1x6 classroom block worth over 1 million kwacha, as well as the groundbreaking of the warehouse worth over 800,000 kwacha within the school premises. Esnatsika's Hope News, Lusaka.
The Youth Changing Mindset Organization, a non-governmental organization based in Ndola on the Copper Belt, has made a significant impact in the lives of 3 vulnerable children in Mapalo by enrolling them back to school. The trio previously faced barriers to quality education as their mother was unable to provide for them school essential materials such as uniforms, shoes, books, and pens, among others, at Alpha Community School in Ndola. The organization has since successfully ensured the children have been enrolled back to school. Comfort Mwansa, Executive Director for Youth Changing Mindset Organization, expressed his belief that every child deserves and has a right to quality education. Mr. Mwansa has called on well-wishers, non-governmental organizations and stakeholders to join hands and collaborate in this noble cause. The children's mother, Felicitas Chishimba, expressed her heartfelt gratitude to Youth Changing Mindset Organization for the invaluable support they have provided to her children.
kila kimushkoche kaka bungo kanga kunjokea kusikumuni kwa wingi.
Ninilao mfavuno sana pia bana twali yako skulu na mfavuno sana bale sanga mkomboni so munji nalo nde munji na mfavuno sana pia bana twali yako skulu kaka bungwe kanga fa mwanji mpaka chatambo kula sambira bana mwanjini ndelo mpako abana beka sharira ngusambirira batwalira bana bakanga fa ko fimbi batwalira mwanjini kula sambirira.
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, madam.
How are you?
We are fine, thank you. And how are you?
I'm fine.
Thank you.
No race arguing. We have received some visitors, your fellow friends. This is Ria, Priscilla, and Rina. So what do you say about them? Say wow! Wow! Say welcome! Yeah! Do like this. Okay, so this one is which bed? Where are the nurseries? You have received your friend, she's your friend, your sister. Are we together? Yes. Thank you. This is Priscilla, she's going to be ready. This is your friend, she's going to be ready for the grade 4. Where are you? Say welcome! Yeah! So you can find seats here. This is Rina, she's going to be ready. So where are the grade 2s? Someone welcome! Yeah! Very good. So you are your friends. Now you have done. Hand over to Mr. Dan.
As Youth Changing the Mindset organization, we are really grateful for the Empower It project that we are launching. So this is the project which is aimed at supplementing government efforts by helping vulnerable children in schools by donating school bags, shoes, exercise books, pens, pencils, and other school stuffs. So as an organization, through this initiative, we have also helped the 3 children of Mrs. Feistas Shimba, whom we have helped to enroll them in his school. These children, they didn't have an opportunity to be in school due to lack of school materials, but through this initiative, we have been able to provide equal access to education for everyone. So as an organization, we are just calling upon well-wishers and other stakeholders to come on board and support us with materials financially so that we can be able to reach out to a lot of young people that are facing challenges in accessing quality education in most of their schools.
In religious news, the Northern Zambia Union Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Church has, at mid-year of 2023, reported a record 27,976 souls being baptized into the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Union Executive Secretary Pastor Emmanuel Mwewa disclosed this to Hope News during the routine church membership updates in Kitwe this morning. Pastor Mwewa has further disclosed that the union, in a period between January and June this year, managed to upload 48,307 church members into the Adventist Church Management System, ACMS. He said this development has increased the number of church members uploaded to the ACM system to 442,531 as at June 30th, 2023. He has since thanked the Union President, Dr. Tommy Namitondo, Union departmental directors, and all entities that form Northern Zambia Union Conference for the support rendered to his office.
Currently, Northern Zambia Union Conference
has a total membership of 798,893. 798,893. This is a great achievement and growth for Northern Zambia Union Conference from last year to this year. These figures I've given are as a result of whatever has happened up to June 30th, 2023. The other updates I would want to give is that out of 798,000 baptized members, Northern Zambia Union Conference has managed to upload 48,307 only this year. To upload means to take membership out of those members and to the Adventist Church Management System, giving us a total of 442,531 who are currently on the church management system as Northern Zambia Union Conference, giving us 55.4% of uploaded membership. This year alone, through the grace of God, we have baptized 17,801 first quarter baptisms, and then second quarter we baptized 10,175, giving us a total of 27,976,000 baptized members throughout this year.
And just before we wrap up our bulletin, the Zambia, Malawi, and Zimbabwe Region Women Ministries Congress has opened its door to the delegates in Monze at Rusangu University in Southern Province. Hope Channel Zambia is broadcasting these services until Sabbath, when the meeting will come to an end. Over 1,000 women are in attendance, and this is exciting to them, as we will keep seeing, as Hope Channel Zambia will be broadcasting the events live from Monze. The headlines once again: former First Lady Esther Lungu and 4 others have been arrested for theft of motor vehicles. GP's president alleges that Zambians are not willing to pay the price of true economic freedom following government's move to reinstate Vedanta as the majority shareholder of Konkola Copper Mines, KCM. Government has handed over a renovated classroom block at Bauleni Combined School in Lusaka. And over 27,000 were baptized in Northern Zambia Union Conference in the period between January and June of 2023. Well, that brings us to the end of the bulletin. Thank you so much for your time. On behalf of the entire studio and production team, not forgetting our correspondents across the country, I'm Bright SINKOZI, alongside SHARON AKUFUNA, our sign language interpreter. God bless you as you keep watching Hope Channel Zambia. Bye for now.